Jai Ma, dearest friends. Om Namah Shivaya. Satnam Vaheguru. Om Hari Narayanaya Namaha Swaha. So friends, when we started the whole celebration for 30 days, I invoked all the friends from the world. Come, join us, chant. And I got such an amazing feedback. Everyone was joining. Everyone was benefited. They wrote to me like incredible benefit they had there in their life. So here I am with this short video. I am sharing with you what were the highlights through this whole month. What really I felt, what my heart felt that it should be shared with all my dearest friends. So the very first thing which I want to share is, as this ashram, this Masharanam, the prana, the shakti of the ashram is the children. And in all the ceremonies, from the chanting in the mass temple to the fire ceremony to the reading of the holy book, children were involved everywhere. And they themselves, the school children, have divided them in the groups. And like one group was sitting for 1 hour, after that another. Whole ceremonies, they were there. You can really imagine how much benefit they have got from it. They chanted so much. I can really see the change in their aura, how much they are benefited. Second thing I want to share with you all is whenever these type of ceremonies are happening, it is said, if it rains, it shows that the ceremonies are accepted by the divine, by the Devtas, the higher world. In the concluding days, it started pouring. It was just like I never saw such rain before in my life. So strong rain. The Mandir, Mass Temple, was flooded. On the floor there was just water. And those who were chanting there, because it is akhand, non-stop, you can't stop the chanting, they stood up and they were still chanting in the water. It was fabulous. And in the fire ceremony, you have seen the temple. It is a very small Yagyashala, and all around it is open. So the rains were coming inside. So the boys who were doing the fire ceremony, they just grabbed the mat, the sitting mat, and they put on their head, and they were doing the ceremony. It was so cold, it was all wet, but nothing stopped. It was very special grace, and it also showed the determination. This is how we say, when these odd situations comes in our life, our determination, our patience is checked. And all this they have showed, they are fully determined. For 30 days non-stop, we will continue, no matter what happened. And it was very touching to see this all happening with love, with full of devotion. The third thing which I want to share, one of the new moon, we were having Abhishekam in the Shiva temple. And there is a small hole. From few days I was noticing, I don't know exactly, but sometime during the ceremony, a snake came in that hole in the wall of the temple. And whenever we were going into the temple, he was just sitting inside. So we were not disturbed. Okay, he is sitting inside, let it be there. But when we were doing the Abhishekam, Shiva Abhishekam, it came out. We were chanting, the Pandits were invoking Shiva, and this was all happening. The mantras were going, and the snake came out this outside the hole and was looking at the Abhishekam, the ceremony. And as soon as the ceremony concluded, Aarti finished, the snake came out and gone. So during the ceremony, he or she, maybe, I don't know, the snake was sitting and was listening to the Abhishekam, to the chanting, and as soon as it's finished, went away. Must be some divine being who has come to attend this. This was really special. One more thing I want to share, that though I was invoking all the friends from all over the world to come and join online, see on YouTube our videos, but in India, I have not invited anyone to come into the ashram and join. Why? Because Ma Anandamayi, our teacher, our master, she always said that don't invite. One who is supposed to come will come. No need of advertisement, no need of pomp and show. One who is destined will come. So we kept that. No one was invited. And every day, without invitation, about 100 or more than that people were visiting. And when they come, they were not knowing what is happening. They are just going from the main road, and then they just read the board Mashanam, and then they had this sudden inspiration. Let's go and see. And when they came, they were really touched by this all ceremonies, this whole environment. I'm willing to say this, I'm sharing this, that whenever such ceremonies happens, it becomes like a magnet and it pulls. There is no need of advertisement, there is no need of calling, because this magnet, it pulls who is really willing to receive the blessings. And those who came, many of them, sometime like they stayed all night chanting in the ashram, chanting in Ma's temple, and then they left the second day. So without any plan, because that was a magnet, they could not move. I'm just sharing that the power of mantras, the effect of this whole ceremonies was so strong in the ashram that whosoever was coming was just like, yes, I don't want to go. It is just like unbelievable. One more thing I want to share about the leader, the saint who was leading the chanting in Ma's temple, the Hare Krishna chanting. His name is Hare Krishna. Who gave him this name? He is direct disciple of the most amazing saint Sitaram Onkarnath Maharaj. And Maharaj himself gave this name to him. He was very small, he was just a child, and he used to sit on the lap of this great saint. He also tied him with his dreadlocks also. He was playing with that. So we were really, really, really blessed, so blessed to have such an amazing saint who was the direct disciple of Sitaram Baba. And he was there, and he was sharing so many inspiring incidences from his life, from Ma's life, because Ma and Baba, Sitaram Baba, they were very close. They were like brother and sister. So we were really blessed to have that saint also. One more saint who came to ashram, he was Bhupender Singh. His master was Saint Kartar Singh. Incredible. He was just like walking like on the rivers, shore of the rivers, bank of the rivers, in the forest. Very few time he went to the cities. He was just mostly in the remote areas. And it is like the saint who came, he was saying that once he ate 3 bowls of chilies. And we were just like amazed. What are you doing, Maharaj? The saint said, in Himalayas, someone, some people needs this chilies. So he was able to do this. Many times he said that he was drinking like whole bucket full of jaggery, the sweet, and with water. We asked, he would say, there is a call somewhere in Himalayas, they need this jaggery water. So incredible saint. I can go on for this amazing stories. He came here, he blessed us, and also again it was not planned. He was not invited. He showed up and he shared such beautiful experiences of his master. And he also said that his master always used to have the fire, the mantra chanting intact. And exactly that was happening here. The fire was there, the mantras were happening, the holy book reading of Guru Granth Sahib was going. So it was all, the saints came, the people who really needed that magnet, that benefit from the mantras, they came, and the fire, the chanting, every ceremony was itself so amazing, so powerful. And I just want to share that with love, with full gratitude, we are very thankful for Divine Mother who gave us this opportunity to serve, to love, to chant. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all look for good of others.